Yes, my people, you're welcome to Celebration TV. And today I got a very special personal person, and I'm going to let him introduce himself.
Yeah, I'm Dino Irie, Lucky Innocent, Dino Irie. I'm a musician, artist, and activist in Cologne City, Germany.
Yeah, it's good to have you here. And for the last few years, and the city has been full. You can see a lot of people are migrating. And can you tell us why this migration? Why are people migrating?
Normally, yeah, let's say because of the circumstances of the world, and most of them come where they're migrating from. You see, they always, some of them, because of the incompetence of their government, some of them have been driven by war, which normally is not supposed to take place. If we go back to the war that happened in Iraq, the one in Afghanistan, and the one still happening in Syria, and now we're not coming back to what has been happening for more than 1 year now. 1 year. The slaughtering of children in Gaza and the whole world keeping quiet, and now extended to Iran and other Middle East countries. So if you even look, going back to Africa, in Libya, what happened there, Libya was, even the African continent, was seen as a stable place where the African people had refuge, and they employed a lot of people from Africa and even the Western world. So since Libya was invaded, so all these things skyrocket. People, they never have no safe place where they can, so the only safe place for them today is Europe, America, Canada. So it's normal they will migrate.
And for those that are already here now, and what kind of advice, what do you think, how can they integrate to the system? What kind of advice do you have for them?
It's very, very important to integrate to any new place you come into, and it's even more important that the people that are accepting the people to even try to, integration is a two-way, it's two-sided thing, not just one-sided thing. So both of them have to accept each other, The ones coming in, if they say, okay, I accept to be your client, you don't accept them, so how can integration
you just
work?
remind me of something. No, it's very good to integrate into the system, because you just remind, what you just said, you just remind me of someone who just came in, and he came in, and the next week he wanted to start walking. His spirit is so high that he wants to walk immediately. I think I like the spirit, but I told him that, look, you just came in, and I would like you to go to school and just at least 3 months, so that you can just learn some few, so that you can learn some few words, So these guys, what kind of advice is that, And you know what? This guy got, there is a guy that linked him to a job, So now this guy went there. He even lost his way there. He was late 1 hour, and all the things they asked him, he did not understand anything, nothing. See, if you're in a foreign country and you just have to learn just a little bit of the language, and I think it's very necessary for those that are coming for the first time, or they are new and they should learn the language. I'm doing business in Germany here. Is it encouraging for Africans?
Doing business in Germany depend on the business you're doing, Or doing business in Germany, you have to have the capital. You have to, I know about a black brother. He has been running a restaurant business here in Cologne for years now, and he just moved to a new place, Ricky Afro Shop, I think. Just check his at this, what they call it here, just in Ehrenfeld, people, so check him out. It's a black brother struggling through. And I don't think it's an easy thing You know, only I know about some other brothers trying to in the tire business. There's a lady too there, a Nigerian lady.
Man, people are not going back home. What's the cause?
It's an illusion, you know. It's just a big illusion because we human beings, we have to realize that we've been migrating for years, not just today. And not you start to realize it is where you find your place, that's where you make your home. You always be tear apart every time. Having this illusion, you have another home where you know resettled in where you live. So most of them, they find it too late because they really never agreed to live where they've been living there with the dream that they'll go home one day, which most of them, there are very few of them realize that dream. But I would advise every Africans, no matter where you find your place, just try to make it comfortable for yourself. First, if the future have another thing for you, it will manifest, so you don't force it. You know?
Really surprised me, and for example, when enemy should be my enemy, is that why should that even be?
I think it happens a lot among we human beings, and yes, even taking of the fact that if you have a problem that I don't have because you're my friend, you will not be expecting me not to deal with that person, you know. If I start dealing with that person, you'll be annoyed. You know, you can generalize it around the world to what is happening, you know. So when this country, you know, they have a problem with this country, they generalize, they are all like, you know, like all this, it happened everywhere, you know. Look in Gaza today, they've been killing children. Here in Europe, we're in Cologne. I know a lot of activists, you know, even last day, they were shouting all around, but the silent. Even from the European, all of them, as if the Gaza children, nobody's supporting you, attacking nobody. I don't support that shit, but we show the human morality, where does it lies? If we could just keep aside, keep quiet, and let people be executing people every day, you know, and we not make them our enemy or we don't have to speak because it's our friend committing those crimes. You know, so these are the things, it plays around. So me, I don't see nobody, you know, today, you know, the word. For me, when I was growing up, we used, my father and the elderly ones, they used to preach morality to us. We should know how to treat people, how we should behave. But when you see, even from the top head today, they're the one destroying everything, then you wonder, hey, what kind of, where are we going to?
Oh my God.
So even they are like it's the same thing. Look at the American election. Trump and Kamala, everybody good. For the people, it's proven the evil you know is better than the angel you don't know. So that's what the America, they just told us. So it's the way the ball rolls, man.
Yeah, that's it. And we're gonna have a break when we come back. So my people, we're back again. Yeah, and the last time Burna Boy was here at the Summer Jam, and there was an issue, and the social media went crazy. That this said that said that. It was about Burna Boy and Steve Pulse, and I want you to enlighten us about the issue, what really happens, and.
Yeah, for me, it's strange. I live in Cologne, and I'm an organizer. I've been organizing Afro Aero Festival for almost 15, 16 years now. So for me to be calling out an artist for the reception of an other artist, when the management or the organizers, they are there, for me, sound very strange. You know, if you're looking for a way to get publicity, there's a different ways you can approach the management of Burna Boy. But through scandal, for me, it's too cheap.
No.
Even as an African, as a Nigerian, Burna Boy is a Nigerian. Jamaicans, they are Africans.
We are all Africans. They're African. They're all
Africa,
of them are
we make reggae music really big. We buy it when we were in Africa. We bought the record. We don't do dub. We don't do those things. So we love reggae music. So Burna Boy, you can't tell me, why can Burna Boy, so let's take Burna Boy out of the matter. Let's deal with what they want. What is
you see, what my takes on this issue is that I think the social media use it as an advantage.
So most of them
and they use it just because if you, at the end of the day, Burna Boy still pause, they don't even know what's going on.
No, Burna Boy had to reply. Burna Boy did reply.
He did reply.
He had to.
Yeah.
It was getting too much. He said he never knew these people.
You see what I just said? It's just like I knew. They never.
They had to. People just always look for, because social media is a trend, people cash out, they just look for, or even if you want to promote an artist, still post respect to them. I love most of their music, When I used to hear reggae in the 80s and those, even good, but please, we should stop. Let's respect be given to we. This is please.
Yeah. About Nigerian artists now, is it most of them, they come and do playback song? Yeah, they are playback, and how are we going to, I don't know, to convince these people to start playing live? Like Burna Boy is playing live. I like that. Now some of them are getting into the life, which is very good. Now how can we make it like a tradition? You see the Jamaicans now, forget when you talk about Jamaicans, they are 100%, they give you 100% live on the stage, no DJ.
So you say Afrobeat.
Yes.
If we start from the Afrobeat founder, Fela Kuti, his band, there will be more than 30 something people. So if you want to play Afrobeat, you should be able to do it live. But me, I thank God, most of the young Afrobeat singers now, the pop Afrobeat sing, all of them, they're not coming doing it live. But before it was for me, really doesn't worth it. Going to a show where an artist, you just be, even to sing to the song, you don't even sing to this, half playback. They don't
use the mic.
They don't even do half playback, So the show for me was all, but now you can enjoy it when you watch people like Burna Boy now, Kiss Daniel, even David do not play with band too, and there's fun and there's life in it.
They are picking up.
There's life, and that's why they're taking over the world and storm, and everybody's shouting.
Our new artists, and they want a lot of money just for a show. Most of them want 15,000, 20,000. They are comparing themselves with all these big artists. And
who are the big artists you're talking about?
I'm talking about all the big art. No, I'm talking most the newcomers.
The
most of the ones they just started blowing.
That the big artists.
We have some newcomers now.
Okay, you mean comparing themselves
I mean
artists.
the newcomers.
But may I say, good. Want something, you have to have a range. The artist said the quality of, that has been what has been lacking in African music. People don't respect African music. So. Sometimes people, they do their festival, they all call them African festival. So you go there, they say they are doing African music, they bring some kind of strange thing, which the Europeans, they get used to. They don't think African music is just since Afrobeat came to the scene, we have changed that narrative. See, African music, they have different varieties of African music.
They're not.
So the pop ones now, they are not making the headline around the world. They are the top stars, they fill stadium.
Which one are the top? Afro pop?
Afrobeat artists.
Afrobeat artists.
6 of them, they were just not.
Because now they are dividing. They are not dividing.
Grammy Award. They just nominated 6 of them. From Nigeria alone.
All on the category on an Afrobeat.
Different category.
Because we now have an Afrobeat, Afrofusion,
they have different category, and I think they are running.
They group all of them.
We should give kudos to these young guys, what they've been able to do for just between say 10 to 15 years.
Yeah, man.
You know, so if we think of when me and you, we were for 20 years, we started here doing shows and those things. We know you, even Two-Face, you were with them here in shows and others. We were with Timaya, you know, in Dusseldorf.
Exactly. Flavor, then all of them, their first,
was
when
different.
their first time.
Today now you can't compare flavor of then to flavor, you know, so we should give them kudos, you know.
No, these guys
to
have
our
really
brothers
lifted
all
Nigeria.
over Africa. Nigeria, Ghana, South Africa, Mozambique, Uganda. Hey, big up, no matter.
Hey, let me just talk to you guys. You guys are doing well. Stop this beefing art. They should stop beefing. So
these
they
are
don't
childish,
childish things. I don't think that's our culture, you know.
Just people that want to make money, you know. We Africans, we should learn how to be strong, united in whatever we do. And we should learn always to bake the big pie, not always small pie for just you and yourself. It will always come back to you. When you bake a big pie for everybody, your neighbor will be satisfied, your enemy will be satisfied. You will have peace to do what you want to do. So I'll leave it that.
Africans living in Cologne City and African entertainment in Cologne. Can you enlighten us about the situation going on? If you guys are still having fun from the government?
I think we're still much alive, although because of the corona, most things were slowed down. But I think they're coming up little by little again. Like we just launched our upcoming new Afro Jam Festival that will be starting 2025 to the commemoration of Slavery Day, which is on the 22nd to 24th of August.
Yeah, in Cologne.
Next year in Cologne, open a 3 days festival. We'll be doing it here in Cologne. That will be the starting of our next festival called Afro Jam Festival Cologne. Okay. So to be the beginning of a new phase of African entertainment in Cologne. And there are different kind of African festival happening in Cologne. The Mama Africa is still happening.
Meet African Festival,
in Chocolate.
Yeah, we only have only one in Cologne now. Are they more now? And I only know of one now.
Yeah, they have this Aquaba.
Aquaba
Festival too from Ghana.
Aquaba Festival, exactly.
Because of the corona, I don't know
if they still organize it, you know.
Yeah, but I think with the Afro Jam Festival we're planning next 2025, it's going to be a big one, which will be bringing some big artists. We'll be working with some big promoters too to make it possible, which we'll name them as time goes on. So make sure we can present some really good Afrobeat artists, and anyone that want to support, you know, we can still see how we put them in. But I think it's going to change the face of Afro entertainment in Cologne. It's from 2025.
That's
with
great.
My man Zulu Man.
That's great.
And paid the crew.
That's great.
Africa, we're working.
You see, this our African festival stuff of a thing, you know, and it's like we're doing the same thing all over, and traditional stuffs and the spices, them, you know, our entertainment, the talking drum, and our, nobody is
because you know
the Senegalese are doing with drums, and we have our own masquerades.
Senegal, you have different kind of music, depend on who is organizing the show. You know, so some people always just seems to entertain themselves and they think they are doing festival. You know. So that was why I was talking of the big pie, you know. Some people just think of their game, they create their small team, they get their team. If something is moving forward, they don't care. Provided they get their little thing, they are satisfied. But even them, they are not going forward with it. So I don't know. I think we should start to rethink, and even I've been saying it. We should even The way we even treat ourselves too, you know, we should, even you yourself, you know, you're doing such thing to other people, you going to prosper, even with the wealth you acquire, you can, you know. So we should even be able to think further than just what is made to acquire to, you know, when you acquire it, you utilize it to soften people's pain. Exactly. Through that one, you can ease even your own pain, you know.
So it's quite an exciting topic, and I think you've been enlightened of what we're passing through here in Cologne City, and this is Celebration TV. Yes, this is Celebration TV, and I hope you learned something new, and share this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Share it all over the world. Love.